In yet another blow to Pakistan's claims of being a victim of terrorism, reports have emerged of Jaish-e-Mohammed chief Masood Azhar addressing a large public gathering in Bahawalpur. The Ministry of External Affairs in India has strongly condemned this development, calling it a blatant example of Pakistan's duplicity in its so-called fight against terrorism. As questions mount over Islamabad's credibility, the international community is being urged to scrutinize Pakistan's harboring of UN-designated global terrorists. A report.
Pakistan has a long and well-documented history of sheltering internationally designated terrorist groups. Among the most infamous is Jaish-e-Mohammed, a group that has orchestrated deadly attacks in India, including the 2001 Parliament attack, the 2016 Pathankot Air Base attack, and the 2019 Pulwama bombing, which claimed the lives of 40 Indian paramilitary personnel. Masood Azhar, JM's founder and a UN-designated global terrorist since 2019, continues to operate freely in Pakistan. Despite Islamabad's repeated denials, credible reports confirm that Azhar has the backing of the state's powerful establishment. His recent public address in Bahawalpur, attended by a massive gathering, underscores Pakistan's continued complicity in fostering terrorism.
We demand that strong action be taken against him, that he be brought to justice. There has been denial that he is not there in Pakistan. What you are referring to, if the reports are correct, then it exposes the duplicity of Pakistan. Masood Azhar is involved in cross-border terror, attacks in India, and we want that strong action be taken against him.
Over the years, intelligence reports have highlighted the expansion of JEM's operations in Bahawalpur. The group has strengthened its infrastructure, amassed sophisticated weaponry, and continued cross-border infiltration into Jammu and Kashmir. Reports suggest the use of American-made M4 assault rifles, believed to be smuggled from Afghanistan, in attacks against Indian forces. Such activities are not possible without the tacit support of Pakistan's military and intelligence agencies. Critics argue that JEM, along with other terror outfits like Lashkar-e-Taiba and Al-Badr, are part of Pakistan's strategy to wage a proxy war against India.
Over the last couple of years, if you see, then you'll find that the Jaish compound in Bahawalpur has expanded in size. They have multiplied their resources, assets, everything. And then finally, we come across this news of Masood Azhar appearing in a big public speech after a long hiatus, and there was a massive gathering of people. So it cannot happen without the complicity of the state in this. And then I must say that in the recent times, Jaish activities they have increased in Kashmir also. Most of a lot of infiltration is taking place from the Kathua region, from the Jammu region, which is majorly a Jaish stronghold. And you have these new proxies like a People's Anti-Fascist Force, which is called PAFF in Jammu and Kashmir. It is strongly linked to Jaish-e-Mohammed. Most of the credible intelligence input suggests that this organization is a proxy of Jaish-e-Mohammed, and they are bringing all the American weapons like M4 assault rifles left by the NATO forces in Afghanistan. So such a major spike in the activities of Jaish cadres in Jammu and Kashmir, I mean, it cannot happen without the support and assistance of the state.
Pakistan's duplicity extends beyond its borders. While it claims to fight terrorism, its actions paint a starkly different picture. Domestically, Islamabad is accused of state-sponsored atrocities in regions like Balochistan, where forced disappearances, extrajudicial killings, and cultural genocide are rampant. On the global stage, Pakistan portrays itself as a victim of terrorism, blaming bad terrorists like the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan for its internal woes. However, it continues to nurture good terrorists like Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba as tools to destabilize its neighbors.
as Hillary Clinton rightly said, if you nurture snakes in the backyard, I mean, they will come to bite you one fine day. So all these, jihadist extremist organizations which have percolated, penetrated, and deeply entrenched themselves in the Pakistani society, culture, and the state system. Now, the time has come that they will strike the Pakistani state also, because there's a logic to the working of these organizations. Ultimately, if you nurture these demons, you cannot escape, their spite. When it finally, they will come to destroy you, and that's what's happening with Pakistan.
Masood Azhar's resurgence not only exposes Pakistan's duplicity but also serves as a stark reminder of the global threat posed by state-sponsored terrorism. Despite international pressure, Pakistan has repeatedly failed to dismantle terror networks operating on its soil. This incident raises pressing questions. Will Pakistan finally act against Masood Azhar, or will it continue its dangerous policy of harboring terrorists? As the world demands accountability, Islamabad's credibility as a partner in the fight against terrorism hangs by a thread.